Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Here we go. We're going to set that 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
I was going to try to decapitate him.
Completion good for 3, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Newton. Setting up the screen for Cook. Give him 32 on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 33-yard line.
Set. Ready? Watch out. 20.
On 2nd down.
I thought I could grab him.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. From the gun, here's Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And down inside the 15 he goes. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 14.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
Rolling to his right. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll run for it with Cook. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They try again with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with the carry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Mario Addison in on the stop.
Brian Burns.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson.
I knew that was
It's
going to
intercepted.
happen.
It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at
I
the
knew that was
49.
gonna happen.
And they get the
Because he
football.
took
They'll
too
set
long
up
to throw
shop
it.
at their own 49-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover like that. I might have a little bit off balance.
I don't understand
prefer
why
to
you
take
have
a shot,
Christian
but a lot of
McCaffrey and
coaches
you
will
get
tell
Dalvin
you
Cook. That's
you only
asinine.
do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Levante David, the Bucks leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Of course he's running some type of...
Now it's Newton. And complete right side to Cook. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Surprised when Trey Cam Newton away. He just been destroyed this team. Anybody else take it over?
40. Here we go. Here we go. Honey! That's right, man.
On the draw, it's Scarlett. Breaks a tackle. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a full 3 yards. And it brings up 4th down. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. We know that Gano has that big leg. He had the longest made field goal in the NFL last year, 63 yards to beat the Giants in Week 4. That was the longest game winner in NFL history, and he converts from long here again. The throw right side is complete.
Come on, Madden. He don't even have hip power.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this. And
that was Luke Kuechly. Yeah, he got
Catch the ball.
It's like every game I play against him, it's
somewhere.
like Luke Kuechly
They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys,
I don't understand why you couldn't run this type of offense.
You know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
That's the part
but if
I
all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my, y'all better not say P.I.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10, Newton again. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Gun.
1st down, here's the run with Cook.
This dude is really running it.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now Cook has got it off the draw. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Newton on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Levante David in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Had a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's open up this playbook.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On third down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And Cook has it, left side. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Here's Michael Pilardi now, standing just outside his own goal line.
That dude stayed with me longer
He
than I
might
thought
take
he
it
should
all the
have.
way, but as it
That's the only
stands,
thing
it's
that
still a
saved him from me
massive
not running that
return.
this back.
And this
Because it should've
offense
been
is going to be
touchdown.
set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And no pitch
Never
there,
see him
and
coming,
no
man.
chance either, as he's brought down
Never see him
behind the line
coming.
of scrimmage.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Guys, game situation. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Helping him out tremendously.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On first down, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Newton, throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
I pressed square. Come on, man.
By the face mask. Here come the flags.
It's like they turn that shit on me. You can't never get rid of that.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it.
It almost makes you be like, I ain't got
yards.
no other choice but to try the big hit. Because you like, damn, every time I try the regular tackle, these motherfuckers face masks. Like, it is not that fucking
now
serious.
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's really what it come off as. Anytime you try to do anything, they fucking face masks.
On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
It is such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 25-yard line.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist. Switch. You got that right there.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That was their responsibility. You was trying to play the comeback route.
The pick up there. Move the
chains.
chains.
The on your ass.
Jackson on first down. Left side here. That's complete to Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And some space here. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucks have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Newton. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. So he got free on one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You trade away your whole damn team to get Dalvin Cook, and then you spend all your offense on him when you had Kamara. I mean not Kamara.
Play action, it's Newton.
Got him.
Can't hang on to it.
When you
almost
had
intercepted.
I don't even know
they
what
would have loved the first
is,
pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
That's the offense we got to run. I'm not going to be able to go downfield because he's playing that type of offense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field
The
position
other man came free. If it wasn't for that, I was gone.
But you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
This is taken at the 18.
Stop running. Take this tackle.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
Once I realized he really wanted to run the ball, I'm
not
sure. I know
a 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. There's Newton.
Good job, Levante.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah,
Greg
he don't
Olsen
really
was the
have,
intended target.
with everything he's doing, he don't really have no reads.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not. Chris Hogan, the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. That is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A toss to Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Bucks. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
That makes me nauseous.
So after the incompletion on first,
so
now 2nd and 10.
This shit up, and then to have it play out like that.
Here's Jackson to throw again. He sets up the screen to Jones. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This is nauseous.
I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Trays and everything.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. The Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Can't do nothing with it, man. So I'm saying it's more than about just getting the best players that you can. It's about building a scheme that actually works. If you ain't got no scheme, just having a computer play ain't going to help you.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They fake the give. Newton. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll be incomplete.
Talking about a
Good
TKO.
protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than...
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. 20. Right there. 54.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as...
Oh, he caught that.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
We already know what he's on.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Newton throwing again.
Oh,
to
y'all
the
got the
goal
fucking
line, but it's
interception.
incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Again, Newton. This will be
Good ass
the
tackle.
6. And
Good
he'll
ass
get
play call,
blown
too.
up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
He called a screen
That'll
on the
be a loss
backside.
of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
To the set. Look at it. You ain't doing nothing. Trey. You ain't doing nothing, Mike, 45.
To the air again, Newton. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I knew he was going to do it.
Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
Come the fuck on. Y'all got to stop bailing this motherfucker out, man.
And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the
8-yard fumbles, man. Just because this motherfucker about to break his controller trying to hit stick every damn play. Y'all got to stop,
the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
He ain't that good.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm
damn
is the number one
fumbles
thing
keep
they look
bailing
for in
his
a
ass out.
quarterback.
Every game I play against him, that's what happens.
Routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Perriman and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, This stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
From the end zone, Newton. And he can't get away. Newton can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Yep. That pretty much won it for me.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Man, we all are blitzing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jones.
He's trying to strip. Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Skirts by him at the 35.
Really mad.
A great return as he gets this
bailing him out, man.
Close to the 30-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing
bailing him out.
Sidelines,
He ain't got shit else. He's getting bailed out.
About that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion.
Getting
but
bailed out.
you know what coaches say, Charles, finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
They go play action here on 1st down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Mike, 45. Time to go. Hey! Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. That's it. Time to go.
Newton to throw. Wright's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Newton. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. One last throw here for Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time.
Yeah, last time I tried to come out and throw all the time. And he beat me because he had good-ass corners.
They climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew.